Excellent job. Legs perfectly together.
Oh!
Just a gorgeous, gorgeous routine.
And the stage is set for another big score. To the bars, Kat Ding. She's been here before, Suzanne Yochlin, defending NCAA champion.
She told me last night in a text that she was going to do this for Georgia and her whole team today.
She warmed up beautifully. Showed huge amplitude on these skills coming up right here.
Little late turn on that giant foam. That's going to be a small deduction. Great dynamic to Katja, which is what the officials want. They want those high release moves.
That was a gorgeous transition to low bar. Beautiful.
Her execution is just impeccable. Beautiful handstand work, and usually she sticks this double out and it is straight.
And
look at that face.
yes.
Look at her face. She's like, I told you I was going to do it.
Oh my goodness, Kat Ding drills it.
Florida on the bars. Quadrato had a 9-9. ALAINA Johnson, we mentioned earlier, she was out most of the season with a stress fracture and stress reaction in her back.
Yeah, when we asked her about the possibility of redshirting, yeah, that is just not a possibility. She said she wanted to be here so badly to contribute, even if it's just on these 2 events. And what a 2 events she is having. Vault was spectacular. This is phenomenal. Gorgeous form throughout the routine. High double layout at the end, and what a landing.
What makes Bridget Sloan so special, Toy?
I think her form, experiences that she's had, that Olympic experience, I mean, it's very evident when she competes.
She's a 6-time member of the U.S. Senior National Team. She mentioned her experience and was the Freshman of the Year for the SEC a year ago. She continues to add to her accolades.
One more skill left here in this routine. It's a double layout dismount. Finds that landing. Another stuck dismount for the Florida Gators.
Smiles all the way around for Bridget Sloan and the Florida Gators.
Beautiful dismount.
Georgia DABRITZ is coming up now from Utah, and she has scored a perfect 10 in her career, and in fact 2 of them here at these championships.
And the way she does it, she has very, very clean form, good execution, but a little more unique routine. At the very beginning of the routine, up on the high bar, she does a Coleman each front, the only one in this competition, and then does another release move later in the routine. Just sets her slightly apart.
13-time All-American.
Here's the Coleman each. Does it so easily, works very smoothly out of it. Here's her second release move. Perfect distance from the bar, maybe a slight little break in the toes, but that's being extremely picky. Nice handstand to the low bar. Such consistency with this gymnast. No grips, DABRITZ is what they call her.
Oh!
And a perfect landing. What a run she has had on this event at these championships. We recognize our teammate Mary Lou Retton's daughter finishes on floor.
And Bridget Sloan on the bars at the same time.
And this is just exquisite form, technique, amplitude. She does it all in this routine.
Bridget Quadrato before her had a 9-9.
Big dismount. That is as perfect a landing as you can come up with. It's nice to see her really back on point.
She has an uncanny ability to just nail all of these landings.
Absolutely, and make it look easy as pie.
Brittany Rogers now for Georgia on the bars. Brandy J a 9.875.
And this is a special treat. She is so beautiful on this event. The shoulder work right here is gorgeous.
Wow.
Great difficulty. Look at the combination of the Rick now down to the Pax Salto. Just excellent work. And more difficulty on the transition to go back up to the high bar. Hopefully the judges really show their admiration for this level of a bar routine. And then she nails it on the landing.
In an important routine here for Florida, Kennedy Baker had a 9.2125. Amelia Hundley before her 9.8625.
We've already seen her do the best vault in the competition with the double twist. She is going for perfection here, hitting those handstands right on top of the bar. Huge release move, nice height. This is typically a huge dismount, way above the bar, and an excellent landing. Again, near perfection.
Great routine. Let's check out her handstand positions.
She can really hit these handstand positions, and she can fly. I love the height. First of all, she hits that handstand almost a little too far, but watch this, way up above the bar. Even on the dismount, finishes it above the height of the bar, finds the landing and nails it.
Sarah Finnegan for LSU on bars. Kennedy Edney before her, a 9.85, and Ruby Harold, a 9.8125.
If LSU has shown any vulnerability at all, it's on this event, just a little bit. They have been money, and just like that landing, dialed that one in.
Katie Bailey on the bars for Alabama.
Good amplitude on that release move.
Alabama on the bars.
Beautiful, full out dismount, excellent landing.
Is a riskier landing. KYLA Ross now, and she can be superb here.
She can be near perfect. Watch how straight her legs are, her arms, her back and her handstands just completely straight. Beautiful technique. Nails that handstand on the high bar. And her double layout is fabulous. It is huge.
Oh, nice.
And she punctuates it with a stick. Just near perfection.
The five-time world medalist and Olympic champion delivers a big routine there. All UCLA scores, by the way, on bars are 9.8 or higher so far.
Just a beautiful position, not just on top of the bar in terms of degrees, but perfectly straight back, no angle in her shoulders, and look at the landing.
NICOLE LEHRMANN now for the Sooners. Brenna Dowell had a 9.8625. LEHRMANN scored a 10 this year during the regular season.
And it is because of her impeccable form. Really a beautifully placed Jaeger front there too. I love when they make that regress, their arms are stretched. Look how straight her body is on the transition to the handstand to low bar.
Some ways she flies under the radar of some of the more famous gymnasts on this team, but look at what she contributes.
And toes pointed throughout the entire dismount. Full twisting double back, and they never once unpointed.
Wow, here is Maggie Nichols. You see her bars average. She scored the gym slam this year. She scored a perfect 10 on each of the 4 apparatus. On a couple of them, then she scored it twice.
She can be so beautiful and smooth on this event. Very light. Watch the transition. I love that she moves, works out of the back salto down.
Impeccable form.
Excellent job. Legs perfectly together.
Oh!
Just a gorgeous, gorgeous routine. And notice when she made that landing, all she did was shift the one foot into almost a ballet position to present to the judge. Look at that, legs together. Boom.
Stanford on bars, competing as an individual all-around contender.
This routine, Bart, is packed with difficulty. I don't know what the judges are going to do with it, because she does way more than we've seen. They're going to have to go over 10 to judge it appropriately, for gosh sakes. You got to do something to account for all that difficulty and that well done. Good luck, judges.
The 10-time All-American competing here as an individual. She competes with Utah in this rotation, and they are partying over there. The senior gets a 10.
Well,
E.B. Price.
You kind of have to look at all the level of difficulty, the technique, the landing.
For Kentucky going for it. Now here is Maggie Nichols. Let's set up the story here now. She needs a 9.8375 to pass KYLA Ross in the all-around. Ross competed in the earlier session.
And like E.B. Price, she has the difficulty in this routine. Look at all the release moves and the technique and the form. If she gets the landing, it's gonna be huge.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect landing after the double layout. Absolutely gorgeous.
And there it is. Maggie Nichols gets a 10 in her sophomore season. And she, with a 39.8125, is unbeatable in the all-around. What a moment for this young lady.
And now Sarah Finnegan from LSU will be their final performer. Scores in for Alexi Friesman a 9.875. So 3 really big scores here coming into this, hopefully 4th big score for LSU. Keep them in the running.
Sarah showing off her trademark toe point, form, elegance, even on this big swinging routine. So far, so good. Double layout, really beautiful in the air. Gorgeous, gorgeous position in the air. Slightly different technique than we saw from Kennedy Edney. A little bit more of a tight arc, but very elegant position in the air.
You see the score on your screen.
On this ray, toe on reverse hack. Look at the toe point. I'm almost blinded by that. 2 feet above the bar yet, and great distance. Notice the outstretched arms on that regress. These are the little things you want to see rewarded with a big score.